Paloma Faith is coming to Towcester.
Only love can hurt like this.
See Paloma live at Towcester Racecourse on Saturday the 28th of July.
I just came in line. Her name was New York.
Tickets on sale now at ticketmaster.co.uk.
Well, a very good evening. If you have just joined us, a lovely night, isn't it, at Towcester. 10 races to come this evening. First action due off in about 13 minutes' time. We do like to be precise. First of 10 races. I want to tell you about the low six in a moment, which is your chance to win some cash tonight, or maybe even to win our wonderful booby prize, which is a nice prize to have. I'll tell you about that in a second. Non-runners tonight. There are just two of them, both in the last race, race number 10, which is now a 4 Greyhound race. So hopefully you won't be in need of a winner come race 10, but if you are, just the 4 of them now, because Trap 1 Mill Road Susie and Trap 3 Banger Ella are both non-runners. Just the 4 then in the final race tonight. Those are the only changes. Lots of open races in amongst the graded action, so some good greyhounds running here at Towcester tonight. Now, what about the low 6? You may be familiar with the low 6. If you are, apologies for going through the details, but many I believe haven't played the low 6 before, and it is well worth having a go. You could win yourself £100 cash this evening. There is also a very nice, what we call a booby prize, if you like, of tickets for next year's Greyhound Derby. You could be amongst the first to have your tickets already sorted out for the 2019 Greyhound Derby final. How do you play? You need to download the Towcester app from Towcester Racecourse. So go to the App Store or your preferred app server and download Towcester Racecourse. Once you've got the app on, then you just need to go down to where we have competitions. You'll see low 6. Click onto low 6. It will then ask you to make your choice in 6 races tonight. They are races 2 through to 7, so 6 consecutive races, 2 to 7. And the reason this is called the low 6 is because what we want you to do is make your choices and score as low as possible. So for every winner you have, it scores 1 point. For every second dog you have, it's 2 points. Every third, 3, etc., etc. The lowest score on the night will win the £100. It's as simple as that. And if your luck is against you tonight and you end up being the worst competitor, you end up with lots of greyhounds finishing last, lots of 6-pointers and 5-pointers for finishing 5th. We have a wonderful consolation, a thank you for trying, but you didn't quite do well enough prize, and that is tickets for next year's Greyhound Derby. So get those nice and early, but make sure you download that low 6, the Towcester Racecourse app, and play the low 6, and do it quickly because the first leg is race 2 just before 5 to 8. Now, never too early to get a bet on for race number 1. I can see the bookmakers are already taking some early wagers downstairs. Obviously, you can bet with Towcester Bet as well, of course, and on the tote this evening. Lots of ways to get involved. Betting for race 1 in 10 minutes with Trap 2, Ickle Black Marco, 9-4 favourite, ahead of Trap 3, Dinner Larnaca at 5-2, and 3-1 Bar. All the form, of course, in the race card, which hopefully you've got a copy of. They are available at the Towcester Bet betting shop if you haven't picked up one earlier for a small cost. Or, of course, all the runners are on the Towcester Racecourse app. If you download that, you'll be able to check the runners and all the necessary details as well. So good luck this evening. First race, 10 minutes. So we're about to get this show on the road. Race number 1A5, the grey truck one is Macaroo Matt for Boom Plain Syndicate and Jim Reynolds. Greyhound's weights 31.6. 2 is Ickle Black Marco, owned by Mr. B. Hughes, C. Hughes, N. Humphreys and L. Wilkinson. Heather Dimmock trains 30.4. Here's Dinner Larnaca for TDC Global Investors and Jim Reynolds, trap 3, 35.8. Pingby Slick in 4, owner trainer Mark Wallace, 26.7. 5 Emperor Casanova, Emperor Racing Club own, Kevin Hutton trains 32 kilos. And 6 Pennies Parker, Jump for Fun and Ernie Gaskin at 27.6. So the 6 runners parading for the first race this evening, first of 10, remember, A5 over the 480 metres in front of a huge crowd here at Towcester tonight. Maybe you're at home watching this or out and about watching via Towcester TV this evening. Great night's racing coming up with no fewer than 5 opens. Don't forget those non-runners right at the very end of the card. Mill Road Susie, Bangarella, traps 1 and 3 don't run in race 10. They will be vacant, 4 dogs only. Other than that, all as per the race card. And a competitive heat to start with Ickle Black Marco favourite, trap 2, a 9-4 chance betting down there with the bookmakers. 5-2 trap 3 Dinner Larnaca, 3-1 is Macaroo Matt in 1 and also Pennies Parker in 6. 9-2 Emperor Casanova and 5-1 Ping B Slick. So just under 2 minutes to get those wagers on. Greyhounds making their way towards the starting boxes. Trap 2, Ickle Black Marco, who ran in the first couple of rounds of the produce at Swindon. He's marginally favoured in the betting at 9-4 in front of Dylan Larnaca in trap 3 for Jim Reynolds at 5-2. And just a quick reminder once again, the low 6 will get underway on race number 2 this evening. If you want to play, you'll need to have the Towcester Racecourse app on your smartphone. Once you're there, once you have that in place, go to competitions, look for low 6, make your selections. It's easy to do. Races 2 to £700 for the lowest score tonight. A winner scores a point, a last place scores 6, lowest score wins. 2 tickets to next year's Greyhound Derby. Consolation prize for the entrant who does worse this evening. Greyhounds loading, going in. EVS check them and wave the flag. The hare is on the way for race number 1. Good luck with your choices. A5. Racing and away they come, and right through the centre, Pingby Slick 4 got away best. Ickle Black Marco showing some good speed up though to turn in second 2. In behind those, Emperor Casanova the 5 is now picking up well down the far side, and it's 4 Pingby Slick who leads by a length from Emperor Casanova 5. Ickle Black Marco is next, then 3 Dinner Larnaca. Back at the field is Macaroo Matt. They go down towards the home bend. Pingby Slick leads by a length 4. Emperor Casanova in second place. They've cleared away from the remainder. They're down the lane. Pingby Slick in front and pulling away. 4 Pingby Slick beat Emperor Casanova 5. And trap 3 Dinner Larnaca was third. 4-5-3 in the first. Good start, Pingby Slick, and has dominated this contest for Mark Wallace. Greyhound only having a second start since coming across from Ireland from Enniscorthy. And she's led them all the way in front of Emperor Casanova and Dinner Larnaca. 4 Pingby Slick, owned and trained by Mark Wallace, beating 5 Emperor Casanova. 3 Dinner Larnaca was third. Race 1. Let's head downstairs. Hobbsy is looking after everything presentation-wise tonight in the winner's enclosure.
Race 9. Okay, I'll go and tell you now. Great stuff, Dave.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to Towcester Racecourse, the home of the Star Sports Greyhound Derby. We kick off on what should be Super Saturday with victory for Trap 4, trained by the champion trader Mark Wallace, who's in the house, resplendent with those golfer's legs. Lovely to see you, Mark. How you doing? Kira Cairns with the honours. And Pingby Slick was slick in our first race tonight. The dulcet tones you hear, of course, are of our commentator this evening, Mr. Darryl Williams, high up in the Towcester grandstand. He does have the bird's eye view of proceedings. He's called home the winner of the Queenan Wedding Stakes, and there is a wedding in the Pomfret Suite tonight. You can see towards the right there, and congratulations, of course, to Colm and to Amanda. Just a quick word with Mark. Mark, good to see you on a Super Saturday here at Towcester, and a fantastic start to the evening.
Yes, lovely little bitch one there. She's for sale on my website, so good plug for that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that race is for sale. MarkWallaceGreyhounds.com, I think?
.co.uk, yep. Great stuff. Yeah, she's a nice little bitch and progressive flyer. That's only her second race for us, so, and she's won quite well there. I don't think she was fancied or anything to win that, so yeah, really pleased. Good start to the night.
And it's been a good week?
Yes, Bomber's Bullet landing the big Sunderland Grand Prix. I went up there Wednesday, long journey up there, and it was worth it. And, you know, terrific race and really good win for us. You know, we probably needed that. We've had not the greatest couple of months, if I'm honest, but so a lovely big win, and the dogs have been running really well this week.
Fantastic, Mark. Great start to the evening. Thanks for your time as ever. And remember that Pingby Slick is, of course, for sale. Now, some housekeeping to do. If you're at home, you can do this. You can download the Towcester app and you can enter the low 6. It starts on race 2. It's free to enter. It's easy to use, and there's a cash prize at the end. So you folk here at Towcester Racecourse can get involved. You can also get involved in this lovely thing here. We're going to spin the wheel a little bit later on. So if you want to have a chance of winning £1,000, ladies and gentlemen, in Reddies, then you can do that. Again, get those posh phones out, enter the competitions via the Towcester app. But the low 6, remember, kicks off in our second race this evening. So, DW, I think you've probably got some more information to impart. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Hopsy. I think the main advice, as you say, is just to make sure if you're going to play the low 6 night, you do it now, basically, because time is running out. It does start on the next race. Very easy to make your selections on the app. Just pick your favourite greyhound, your choice of greyhound in the 6 races, and the machine will collate all the information for you. And you never know, could get 6 winners. Could be the way forward. What a nice performance from Pingby Slick. And the time wasn't half bad either. Let's check the SP. 28.61 on the clock. 4.53, 5 to 1, 9 to 2. Starting price is race 1.
kitted up and probably saved a lot, because he hasn't had to have an op. They just put splinters in the car stop. So yeah, so that's a shame.
Here come the second race runners. This is Play Low 6 on the Towcester Stakes. Trap 1 is Dunham Amy for owner Mr. Dave Houghton, Jane Houghton, 29 kilos. Blue of 2, Mulberry Hawk, What the Dickens are the owners. Jim Reynolds trains, 32.6. 3, Greencroft Meg. Owner trainer Stephen Rain had a great morning. I think he had 4 winners, 29 kilos. 4, Pack It In for Alexander the Great Syndicate and Jim Reynolds, 31.9. 5 is Dunham Faith. Dave and Jane Houghton again, 27.2. And 6, Lemon Mike for Mr. A. Gray, the owner. Hazel Kemp, the trainer, 35 kilograms. In front of a big Saturday night crowd at Towcester. If you're watching via Towcester.tv around the world, welcome to our live Saturday action. Pingby Slick, a good winner in the first and a slick time as well for Mark Wallace. Runners out on parade for race number 2 before we get into the opens. A7 the grade here. Betting is on the big screen. Bet with the bookmakers, bet with Towcester Bet. Bet on the tote. It is 9 to 4, Mulberry Hawk in 2. Shading Lemon Mike, trap 6 at 5 to 2. And then bigger odds the rest. Biggest price is Dunham Amy, trap 1. A 5 to 1 chance in the red. Less than 2 minutes. Who'd you like? Less than 2 minutes. And just as importantly, of course, who have you got in the low 6 as the first leg selection for this this opening leg on the low 6 this evening? Mulberry Hawk have been sprinting, so you'd like to think some early speed for Jim Reynolds runner. Drawn in trap 2, the 9 to 4 market leader, 3 to 1 bar. Greyhounds are going in, last chance to play, going in race number 2. Hare sent on its journey, Play Low 6 on the Towcester App Stakes, race 2, grade A7. They're off and racing away. They go, what a good start, Mulberry Hawk. Stole a length initially. 5, Dunham Faith. 3 in the white coat. Greencroft Meg trying to get involved into 3rd on the inside rail as they go down the back. Mulberry Hawk, though, is clear. Leads the way. Greencroft Meg has gone. Chasing hard in 2nd, 3. Then a little gap back to the remainder. 6 trying to make ground round the outside. Lemon Mike as they come down towards the home bend. Still, though, Mulberry Hawk, the favourite, leads only by a length. Greencroft Meg, long way back to the other. 6 still running on Lemon Mike. 4 picking up late. Pack It In. Mulberry Hawk's won it well, though. 2 in front. Beat 3. Greencroft Meg. 6 was 3rd, Lemon Mike. 2, 3 and 6. $29.09 on the clock. Mulberry Hawk has won, made most of the running for Jim Reynolds and the owners What the Dickens. Let's watch it again. 2 Mulberry Hawk wins, beat 3 Greencroft Meg, 6 Lemon Mike confirmed as third from the judges. Broke really well. It's got round, made pretty much all the running. 3 got to the inside, Greencroft Meg. Tried to chase hard, 6 picking up as expected later on in the race. Lemon Mike, little change in the order. If you're on the 2, it was a case of cheering from start to finish.
I think he's missed the boat, so that's all right. Phil. Well, thank you, Darryl. We were expecting Barry the Stag, who's there with his high vis there. I am the Stag. But he's a shy boy, but of course he's building up to a big night here. And, well, the best day of his life is coming soon, eh, Barry? We've also got a hen do in the house as well. Exactly, and that was a cheers from the Stag, can you believe it? And they are actually going to come down and see us very, very soon. But we have, of course, the owners of Mulberry Hawk, some familiar faces, who are going to welcome in Jim Reynolds' runner. Mulberry Hawk, led up by Sue, his wife. Now, just to remind everybody, especially those on the terraces, race 6. Do you know what happens? Race 6, ladies and gentlemen, that is the children's race. So all the kids welcome to come here in the presentation podium, meet and greet the runner, or the winner, I should say. Have your picture taken, and we will look after you. So all the kids in the house, race 6. Tell your mums and dads to make sure you're here, and we shall have some fun. We'll get you on the big screen as well. Chance to see how you doing. So well done to Sue. Done the business, well done. We're going to have a chat to one of the part owners, Mark, who's an old colleague of mine back in the days at Coral. So Mark, nice to see you. Tell us all about the winner.
Well, I mean, he's got a bit of a reputation. He's finished second 13 times, and we've only just moved him up to the 4-bend trip, and this was the first time he's managed to get out and get a decent run. But now he's actually trapped tonight and got there, and we're absolutely delighted. He's proved that actually, you know, he does stay the 480, and hopefully it's onwards and upwards from here. Yeah.
Absolutely, he seems a game sort, gives you a run for your money. Now, what's the word with the What's the Dickens Syndicate? What's the story?
Okay, what the Dickens is that a couple of us who got together, we've owned a few dogs in the time, but every dog that we've done is always named after a Dickens character. So Mulberry Hawk is a Dickens character from, I think it's David Copperfield or something like that. So it's a Mulberry, but we've had a few others that I'm just trying to think of their names at the moment. But everything is literary named, and you know what the Dickens is.
Sounds very highbrow, very good.
That's right. We don't want to be, you know, we're trying to be a bit like the Derek Smiths and that lot. Don't go for these long silly names. Just try and get something a bit cultured into it.
I struggle beyond Oliver, Fagin, and Nancy, actually.
That's right. But Mulberry Hawk, yeah.
Good. Mark, lovely to see you. Well done, and congratulations to Mulberry Hawk and the What the Dickens Syndicate. Jimmy Reynolds trains the winner of our second race. Remember, the low 6 now has started, but the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway, you can still enter that. I think there's a cut-off point of around 8:30, so get your entries in if you're here at Towcester. If you're at home, you can't enter. Right, Darryl, I think you've got all the details of the results.
Thank you, Hobsy. Yes, Mulberry Hawk, a popular winner, and did it really well, didn't he? From the front, got out in front, using that sprinting speed to nip round the bend, and pretty much makes all the running. Dunham Faith tried to get a position 5 early on, couldn't quite hold that posse down the back. Greencroft Meg, who's eventually going to finish second, trap 3, moves up, gets within about a length of the leader. And then, as we mentioned earlier, Lemon Mike, as is his wont with his late running effort to claim third spot. So if you've played the trio tonight, maybe with Toaster Bet or with a tote, 2, 3, 6 for the magical numbers. If you're collecting from the bookmakers, 9-4 favourite the winner and 9-2 the second.
of the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash Giveaway. Give that man £1,000.
is race number 3, first open race of the evening, 500 metre contest. Nippy Pippy is in the red code of 1 for the Nippy Syndicate, and Heather Dimmock, Greyhound's weight 27.4. There's Calm Bray in 2 for Mr. A and Mr. A Newitt and John Mullins at Yarmouth, 39.3. Gangan Fred in the white of 3. Owner Mr. S. Harvey. Kevin Hutton trains, 32 kilos. Ninja Penny in 4. Mr. T. Coveney, Mark Wallace, 27.6. Merlin's Piper for owner trainer Hazel Kemp in 5, 34.7. And in the stripes is Hanley Blue for the Hanley Potters and Ian Bartley at Henlow, 27.9. 500 metres, so they're going to start a little bit further up this time. This is the Derby distance, of course, 500 metres, so slightly longer run to the corner. Evens with the bookmakers if you fancy a bit of Gangan Fred in trap 3 for Kevin Hutton, who won a similar race here last week, won by 7 lengths. So trying to confirm the form with Ninja Penny. They've gone off almost the same price that day, but if you think Ninja Penny will turn it around for Mark Wallace, 5-2 in the battle of the top trainers. 7-2 Calm Bray, who's won races round here in the past for John Mullins, and 7-2 Merlin's Piper. Back into open company, having been touched off in an A1 last time for Hazel Kemp. 8-1 is Nippy Pippy and 20-1 Hanley Blue. So just under 2 minutes before race 3 gets underway. This first open race of the evening. Just looking down at the bookmakers from the commentary position. No cues at the moment, so good time to pop down and see our bookmakers if you want to have a wager. The signal has been given. The Greyhounds are going into the traps. They're going in for race number 3. Perfect wave from Evie. The start of the hare is on the way. Open race over the 500 metres. And they race away. Off they go. Good speed from Merlin's Piper. 5 is going to lead up the favourite, Gangan Fred. Then 2, Calm Bray. Ninja Penny in the black trap 4 just in behind them. And struggling out the back at the moment is Hanley Blue with Merlin's Piper just with a Nippy Pippy ahead of that rival. Merlin's Piper leads down the back by a couple from Gangan Fred, the favourite, who's got every chance. 2 lengths away, Calm Bray in 2. And then comes 4, Ninja Penny, but they turn in and still in front the 5, who's been there from flag 4, Merlin's Piper. Trying to get on terms, Gangan Fred couldn't quite get there. 5 made all the running, beat the favourite Gangan Fred, and 2, Calm Bray was back in 3rd place. 5, 3 and 2. 29.15 on the clock for Merlin's Piper. 2 open race runs at Towcester, 2 open race wins, and a winner for owner trainer Hazel Kemp. Watch the replay again. Showed good pace coming out to lead by the corner. Merlin's Piper, Gangan Fred, the favourite, turning just in behind in second, followed by Ninja Penny and then Calm Bray. The other two were further back through the field. Halfway, Merlin's Piper still maintaining this advantage. Gangan Fred is going to cut the deficit down inside the final 50 yards, but was never likely to get on terms. And Merlin's Piper lands race number 3, trap 5.
Do you want to come through? How you doing? What's your name?
Ian.
Ian?
Ian.
I'm Barry, mate. Hello, Barry. You're all right. I met you before.
Yeah, last year. Last year.
Yeah.
Barry from Buckingham, right?
That's it, yeah. Ian and Barry. Good man. Take it easy. Oh, brilliant. Cheers. Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, trap 5, Merlin's Piper. Piper has called the tune for Hazel Kemp, owner and trainer of the Greyhound in the orange jacket, who's won our first open race of the night, the Play Low 6 on the Towcester at 500 standard. Just before I go to the sponsors of this race, want to give a big message out. 1 or 2 stag do's. I'm trying to find out where Phil North is. Not Phil. Phil Stag Do, not Helen North's up there. Phil Stag Do. Where is Phil? Come and see me afterwards. I also want to mention Alex Plastid, who's stag do this evening, and also Craig Archer. Craig Archer, you can, here he is. There's Craig. Craig, put your hands up. Stand up on the steps. You're the best dressed man here tonight. He gets married on Thursday. Now, I digress because this is the Midlands Scaffolding Service, and we have Barry and Ian from Midlands Scaffolding, who are, I think, in the box tonight. Is that there? They're going to give a big shout out to the guys, the guests of Midlands Scaffolding, sponsors of race 3. Ian, Barry, smile at Jim and then wave up to your boys and girls in the box, please. There we go. And well done to Hazel. And Hazel, very quickly, he's a fabulous dog, this one, isn't he?
Yeah, he always gives his all, bless him. Yeah, he's if he hits it, he's a job to pass, but then, you know, that's like all dogs. He needs the 500. Yeah, so very pleasing tonight, yeah. Fantastic, good strike rate. I think it was at 10 wins now from 42 or something, so we always like one like that. Yeah, you know more than me, but I'm just pleased they run well when they come off sound and continue to the next race. Lovely, yep. Have you persuaded your grandson now to change his allegiance to Arsenal? No, but he'll never do that. But he did win his football match today, 4-1, so he was well chuffed. Fantastic, well done. There is a young Liverpool supporting man who's, well, he's obviously been through pre-season training, and Darryl, he's kicked off already. Does football ever stop? The answer to that is absolutely no, Hobbs. It is a 12-month thing, rather like Greyhound racing. We never pause here. We're 52 weeks a year, non-stop. Now, I hope you found a few winners tonight. We're just looking back at the replay of race number 3 once again. Merlin's Piper, as Hazel was saying, when he gets on the front, he is pretty hard to reel in. And he has done just that tonight. Makes all the running in race number 3 this evening. So 5, 3 and 2 were the magical numbers. And it does look as though Greyhounds who are on the lead or near the lead are the ones to be with tonight. So bear that in mind if you're still searching for winners. If you are searching for winners by the way tonight, in addition to everything else on the Towcester Racecourse app, you will find Hobbs's Hot Shots, 4 selections that should hopefully be running very well and in the main winning this evening. Go to the Towcester Racecourse app, download that, and I can tell you that the first of his selections is running in the very next race, which is the Hurdle Open. So cue the hurdlers, race number 4 next over the timber.
5-3-2 Merlin's Piper, 4-1 the winner. Evans favourite, Gangan Fred the runner-up, and 29.15 the winning time.
Paloma Faith is coming to Towcester.
Only love can hurt like this.
See Paloma live at Towcester Racecourse on Saturday the 28th of July.
I just can't be lying. Her name was New.
Tickets on sale now at ticketmaster.co.uk.
Dream is trying, but no, yes, it's done it. We have another winner of the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash Giveaway. Give that man £1,000.
So next race not too far away. Clock is ticking away, always there for you. Top left-hand side of the big screen, 6 minutes to the hurdle race, and time ticking away to get involved in the Imperial Car Supermarket big cash giveaway, as you heard earlier from Hobsy. £1,000 proper cash, £20 notes, no cheques, no direct debits into your account. It is cash on the night. To be in with a chance, make sure you go to the Towcester Racecourse app. if you haven't already downloaded that, and enter the competition. It's very, very simple to be a part of that tonight. We will pick somebody very shortly who will be invited to spin the wheel with Hobbsy after race 7. And it's all about trying to get your pick on the wheel to coincide with the winner of race number 8. So good luck, and do that now if you want to be a part of the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway. What about the hurdle race coming up? It's competitive. Richdale Taylor, the early betting with the books, 2-1 in trap 5. In fact, ahead of that, 6-4 Mystical Jude, who beat Richdale Taylor last week. 6-4 in 3 for Stephen Rayner. 2-1 Richdale Taylor, 5-2 Hazelwood Terry for Jane Houghton, and bigger prices the remainder. Bookmakers are taking your wagers now. Towcester bet up and open for business as well for the 8:28, the hurdle race, in 5 minutes. So here are the hurdlers. Always exciting. Race number 4, Swift Dartmoor in trap 1 for Mr. K.E. Gillam and Mark Wallace, 32.5. Blue of 2 is Mediator, the Blues Brothers Syndicate and Heather Dimmock, 30.7. This is Mystical Jude in 3. Owner-trainer Stephen Rayner, 34.3. Hazelwood Terry in 4 for Dave and Jane Houghton at 32.4. Richdale Taylor, owner Mr. S. Harvey, Kevin Hutton trains, 32.7. 6 Ninja Rascal, Dave and Jane Houghton, 34.2 kilograms. Good views from high above in the big boxes tonight, of course, ahead of the hurdle race. 4 flights to jump. And the betting still 6-4 about Mystical Jude, who beat Richdale Taylor last week. Now, this ground's had 4 open races at Towcester, won every single one of them. Never been beaten in open race company. Absolutely flying, but can he win again? Can he confirm the form with Richdale Taylor, who is a 2-1 chance? Hazelwood Terry, who was in the champion hurdle final. That was the last time he ran here back in June on Derby night behind Lenson Wilson. That Greyhound a 5-2 chance, and then big prices, the remaining 3 runners. Hurdle action, a couple of minutes away. Race number 4. Mystical Jude has been winning out of traps 1 and 2. He's drawn a little bit further out today. Will that make any difference to his chances? He's got to try and clear the dogs on his inside tonight. Richdale Taylor, therefore, may have a chance of turning around the form. He went off odds on to beat Mystical Jude last time out and was only a length and a half down at the line. Unexposed Greyhound over timber. 9-4 the 5. So the runners are going in. They are going in for race number 4, 480-metre hurdles. Harry's on the way. Good luck with your choices. Good luck to the hurdlers. Race number 4. They're racing. They come down towards the first flight. Mystical Jew was slowly away. Richdale Taylor 5 led up from Swift Dartmoor is now up on the inside, making its presence felt. And in behind those two Mediator as they run down the back, still towards the rear. Mystical Jude at the moment with only Ninja Rascal behind. They take the last on the far side. Then one flight to jump in the home straight. Swift Dartmoor still leads. Trying to get room. Couldn't though. Mediator picking up now Richdale Taylor. Hazelwood Terry coming on the outside. Mystical Jude's in trouble further back. Here's the final flight as they come to it now. And jumping it, it's going to be Hazelwood Terry who goes on to land it. Trap 4 beats Swift Dartmoor, and then Richdale Taylor Trap 5 was in third. Hazelwood Terry for owner Dave Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton, unraced since contesting the champion hurdle final here a few weeks, a good few weeks ago now, I think 7 weeks ago. 28.76 on the clock. Show you the replay. Mystical Jude, the favourite in 3, not able to dominate, drawn in the middle this evening. They looked for an early advantage. Swift Dartmoor won. Richdale Taylor was right there on the outside. So they went over the first flight. Mediator Trap 2 just a sandwich between greyhounds. Here's Hazelwood Terry now picking up. Jumped that flight really well. That was the key moment to his chances. And he bustles up the 2 Mediator coming after Swift Dartmoor. Richdale Taylor picks up. Mystical Jude never able to factor and not able to lead. Good jump at the last. Sealed it for the 4. For Hazelwood Terry, the winner, beat 1 Swift Dartmoor, and third 5 Richdale Taylor, 4, 1 and 5.
Richdale 5 and then 4, yeah, anyway, you've run a good race. Unfortunately, we've both been done.
That car is they put 3 in a row and I'm in the middle.
Black car, right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we make the presentation and talk to these wonderful ladies down here, I do have an announcement. You have a black car registration RJ65 OCB. It sounds like a posh number plate. RJ65 OCB. You're blocking quite a few people in, I understand. Do you mind just moving the car? It's a black car, RG65 OCB. Right, we have a very special race here, which is dedicated to one of our hens tonight. I think there's 1 or 2 in the building this evening. Helen North. As you can see, all her friends are in the executive boxes here at Towcester tonight. So you're going to give a big cheer to the hashtag leaders of the pack. And you're going to help with the presentation before we have a chat with... Well, you can see Hazelwood Terry there. As Darryl said, you know, Greyhound with top-class hurdles form, was in the champion hurdle final, was also good enough to have competed in the derby itself. So, winner of the Play Low 6 on the Towcester app. Helen, you're going absolutely nowhere. Lovely to see you. You're enjoying yourself here at Towcester?
Very much so, yes.
When's the lucky day?
1st of September.
And who's the lucky man?
Colin Bowditch.
And where's Colin tonight?
Oh, he's at home looking after our little daughter.
Fantastic. Has he had his stag do yet?
Yes, he had that last weekend.
Now, the girls tell me yours is a lot wilder than theirs. Is that right?
More so, yes.
You want to give a big shout out to your team up on the top deck? Well done. Look, you enjoy your evening. Congratulations and good luck with the big day.
Yes, thank you very much.
Well done. And there's Helen North, who, of course, is enjoying herself with all her friends here this evening at Towcester. We've got a chance now, I think, very shortly to see a replay of the race that we've just seen, which has been won by Hazelwood Terry. Now, very shortly, I will make the announcement for the winner of the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash giveaway, because the cut-off point was pretty much 8:30, so I'll be checking my phone in due course, and we will spin the wheel for race 8, and one or two other sponsored races to come. Plenty of fun and games to join us very soon.
So Hazelwood Terry then winning the hurdle race, race number 4 on the card this evening. Let's check the starting prices. This is what the bookmakers will be paying out at this evening. If you backed Hazelwood Terry, 5-2 the winner, Trap 1 Swift Dartmoor, 6-1 the runner-up, and 5 Ridgedale Taylor was third. Clock is ticking away. Race number 5, more open race action. Sprinters coming up next. You can see the early betting. Slow Down Sally running out of Trap 1. Prolific winner in these races for Mark Wallace. In fact, prolific winner in the sprint division. 4 stops. 6-4 favourite over Zamo's Bullet. Trap 4 at 7-4 for Richard Yates. Bigger odds all of the others. Race number 5 in 7 minutes. Now cast your eyes to the big screen right there in the centre of the track, and we're going to say congratulations to Jade and to Chloe. That's Jade and Chloe Burdett. Happy birthday to you both, Jade and Chloe. That's from Dad and also from me as well. So happy birthday, Jade. And have a good night on your stag do, Phil, is our next message this evening. So congratulations to Phil. Surely the stag night's going well. I'm sure you're having a fantastic evening. And what about Coleman, Amanda, Queenan? We're saying congratulations to the two of you this evening as well. Now, next Saturday, no Greyhound racing next Saturday evening because there is something very special happening here at Towcester.
Paloma Faith is coming to Towcester.
Only love can hurt like this.
See Paloma live at Towcester Racecourse on Saturday the 28th of July.
I just can't be lying. Her name was New.
Tickets on sale now at ticketmaster.co.uk.
To race number 5, Slow Down Sally just moving through their trap 1 for owners Mr. A. Failer, Mr. S. Mann and Mrs. L. Marshall. Mark Wallace trains, Greyhound's weight 29.3. Mandeville Likes in the 2, running for Mrs. A. Broom and Emma Richards at 27 kilos. White Jacket is Penny Lane Ella as the Greyhounds move out for the parade for Miss K. Broom and Ian Bartley at Henlow, 26.2. Zamo's Bullet in 4, Richard Yates owns and trains, weighs in at 34.8. Barefoot Bankers in 5 for owner trainer Seamus Gorn, 35.4, and Forest Lana in the 6 for Norbet Syndicate. Trainer Kevin Hutton, 28.8 kilos is the weight. 4 minutes. Can you find the winner of the sprint? 260 metres all over in 15 and a bit seconds. 7 to 4 each of 2. Slow Down Sally and Zamo's Bullet in traps 1 and 4 are the joint market leaders. There is Slow Down Sally, who is out to 2 to 1 in the market. Back in the red jacket. Finished third behind Logie's Ranger in a similar contest last week. Just in front of that Greyhound was Zamo's Bullet, who's a wide runner, but drawn in trap 4 this evening. Richard Yates is charged. Did win from 5 a few weeks back as well. So just shading favouritism. Zamo's Bullet in the black jacket. Forest Lana in trap 6 at 3 to 1 for Kevin Hutton, and some big prices elsewhere as they make their way to the far side with 2 minutes to find the winner of race 5. Get those final wagers on because the clock is ticking away for race number 5. Zamo's Bullet in trap 4, still shading Slow Down Sally in trap 1 in the betting. Greyhounds are going in for race 5. And they're ready. The hare is on the move. The only sprint on the card this evening, 260 metres. They're off, away they go. What a great start. Slow Down Sally leads up. Zamo's Bullet, though, has got it inside as they go towards the bend. Force wide, Forest Lana's 6. Then a little gap back to Barefoot Banker into the lane. Slow Down Sally, tough to pass in front. Slow Down Sally, not for catching tonight. Zamo's Bullet tried, couldn't quite get there. 1 beats 4, might be Barefoot Banker 5, I think just ahead of Forest Lana for 3rd. .15:36 on the clock. Slow Down Sally, so prolific, and got the perfect start as well. We'll see that again in a moment on the replay. Here it is from the boxes. She bounced out. She had a good draw inside seeded runners. Got round the bend. All credit to Zamo's Bullet, the marquee rival who's come at her off the final bend and is gradually getting on terms, but Sally got first run. Sally made it count. 1 beat 4. Six is 3rd. Forest Lana. Slow Down Sally for owners Messrs Fowler, Mann and Marshall and Mark Wallace from Zamo's Bullet and Forest Lana.
I've lost my card. What have I done with my card? Ah. Is that race 5? Sure, mate. Can we just have a look at race 5? Is that all right? I can't believe I've just left that card upstairs. Race 5, full stack card. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Well, it's another success for Mark Wallace, courtesy of Slow Down Sally in the sprint, who's cut loose on the inside to land the spoils in great style. So well done to Mark. This was supposed to be Phil's stag party celebration presentation. And if, no, you're Barry, I'm talking about Phil. You there? Right, come on down, boys. Come on down. I've been looking for you. I thought you, as a stag party, would be in the bar. Anyway, right, so we're going to celebrate Phil's stag party very soon. The hen party get very excited that the stag guys are just coming through. Calm down, girls. Calm down. Here we go with Kira. Here's Kira with Slow Down Sally, who's done the business in the open sprint tonight. Fantastic performance, and Team Wallace second winner of the evening. And a few of the guys are going to join us now, so it's going to be a pretty busy presentation. But we know that Mark and his daughter Emily are in the house as well, so they're going to join the party with Phil's stag do. We're going to have a chat with Mark, and also we'll have a chat with Phil. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember that we are getting very close to race 6. My dear, do you know what happens to race 6? What happens for race 6? Do you know? It's the children's race. Race 6, okay? That's the next race. This is race 5. We're coming up to race 6. So remember to come back down and see us. Big smiles, of course. Here we go. There's a stag party with Slow Down Sally. It's another winner for Imperial Kennels. Hashtag leaders of the pack. Right, Phil, stick around. Who's Phil? Phil with the no, you Phil? You stay there, Phil. Mark, just a quick word. Tremendous effort from Sally. She very rarely lets you down. She's got an incredible strike rate.
Yeah, she has. You know, she's not been as prolific this year as she was last year. I think she had something like 20 wins last year. But I think a bit of sun on her back the last few weeks has brought the best out of her, and she's starting to run really well again.
Fantastic. She can always pick up races of this nature. She'll be kept to Towcester. Have you got any other kind of plans for her?
Yeah, she's more of a Towcester specialist. She don't seem to perform as well on travels, although we've tried her at a few places. She has won at Hove and obviously plenty of times at Henlow, but Henlow don't seem to have any opens these days. So, but thankfully Towcester are having regular opens on Saturday night, so going to see a lot of her over the next few weeks.
That's fantastic. She always gives us a run for our money. Mark, thank you very much. Right, come here, young man. So this is your stag do. Now, where is your fancy dress? I'm bitty disappointed. We've got a plain white polo shirt, and you look like you've just come off the tennis court.
This is about as fancy as I'll get, to be honest, so, you know.
Well, look, you're enjoying. Give it a big shout out to the lads tonight you're with. Where are they?
Yeah, and with these guys here a lot, you know.
Are they looking after you?
They always look after me, you know.
Okay, they're going to tie you to a lamp post naked?
Well, hopefully not. Otherwise, they'll have Zoe to answer to.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, and Zoe will not be happy, that's right. So come on, Phil, when's the big day?
24th of August.
And 24th of August, and that's a magical day, you know that?
Is it? Why is that?
Yeah, well, it's just there's something in the air about that particular day. It's a magical, romantic day. And I take it is Zoe, is it?
It is Zoe, yes. Yes.
You have a fantastic time, enjoy, and congratulations. Enjoy the rest of your evening and get thoroughly drunk.
Thank you very much. I'm halfway there already.
I know you are, but I didn't like to say. But anyway, Phil, you're a gent. Well done. Thank you. Enjoy yourself. And, well, that's race 5. And this is Jim Tate. Jim Tate's going to come and say hello.
Hello, everybody. I just wanted to say thank you for everyone to entering the Low 6 competition. It's been brilliant so far. If you didn't join in tonight, remember you can join in every Saturday, which is fantastic. I just want to show people, you actually like a little league table here as well, so you can see where you are at the moment in competition. So when you download the app, if you just click on the Low 6, and what you'll see there is actually the leaderboard. So you see here that Nigel Brown, Mark Smith, Sue Andrews, Neil, and a whole load more were on 3 points. So basically keep looking at the league table, and then eventually we'll have that winner. But yeah, get on the app if you're not on this week for next week. But hopefully good luck tonight to everybody, and keep checking that leaderboard.
It's a fantastic piece of kit, I have to say. Great technology as well. And Jim's absolutely right. So the person who's leading a 3, so they've got those first 3 winners. And if they get the next 3 winners, they're likely to get the lowest 6. Now, before I hand back to you, Darryl, I've got a very special announcement for Team Towcester, because one of our own, you thought I was talking about Harry Kane, but one of our own, it's his birthday, and it's Tom. He's the restaurant manager. He's, I think, 20 this evening. And believe it or not, on his birthday, Darryl, he's come to enjoy his party here at Towcester. So, Tom Elstrom, enjoy the rest of your evening. And what's it like not to be a teenager again? I mean, it's been a while for me, Darryl, but it's been a lot longer for you.
Great start, wasn't it, from Slow Down Sally, who has bounced out and made all the running in the sprint race number 5 this evening, and holds off Trap for Zamo's Bullet all the way towards the line. Let's check the starting prices then in race number 5. Two to 1 the winner, Trap 1 Slow Down Sally. 4 Zamo's Bullet, 6 to 4 favourite, Trap 6 Forest Lana in 3rd. So, quick reminder once again for our younger visitors to Towcester this evening that race number 6, it is the children's race. You won't see this anywhere else around the country. If you go greyhound racing, it is your chance to come up, meet the winning greyhound. You can say hello to it, you can get your picture taken, you can stroke the winning greyhound. You can come and see the winning greyhound, but it's for children only. So children's race coming up next. Watch the race, come and meet the winning greyhound. And of course, remember, at the end of their careers, greyhounds are fantastic pets. A lot of people like to take a greyhound home. They're wonderful pets to have, and the Greyhound Trust will tell you more about that. You can text 770 to make a donation to keep funding these wonderful pets, these wonderful greyhounds and dogs after they finish racing. Use the code TOWC17, please. That will help us enormously. More details on the Greyhound Trust website as well. So betting is available. Bookmakers are ready, waiting to take your wagers. Towcester bet as well to get those bets on for the 6th race tonight, the children's race. It is 6-4, Tiffield Lady. That's the strong favourite in trap 3. As we look at those prices, 7-2, Baby Blitz in 5 and Ballpark in 6. And bigger prices the other. Tiffield Lady in the 3 though, warm favourite. Dogs will be out on parade in the next 30 seconds. The Greyhounds for race number 6, beginning with trap 1, Droopers Essie running for Mr. Acord and Mr. D Moore, trainer Jim Reynolds, 28 kilograms. In 2 is Done and Proud, owned by Mr. D Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton, 34.3. Tiffield Lady, the favourite in 3 for Mr. W and Mrs. J McCall. Mark Wallace trains, 28.1. 4, Rory Breaker, owned by Mr. P. Martin Jr. Stephen Rayner is the trainer, 32.6. Here's Baby Blitz. Beautiful white and black greyhound in trap 5 for Mrs. P. Burton and Kevin Hutton, 29 kilos. And Ballpark in 6 runs for the Sunday Orchards and Jim Reynolds at 33.1. They are the 6 greyhounds, one of whom will be presented to the children of Towcester at the end of the children's race. Race number 6 in 3 minutes. Well, punters are back in the favourite. Tiffield Lady at 5-4. She's only having a 6th start. Hasn't won since that debut effort in the middle of June, but been knocking on the door. We'll be looking for an opening here with her strength at the end of the contests. A key factor, 5-4. If you're looking further down, Baby Blitz has got early pace. The 5 could lead for Kevin Hutton, perhaps. 7-2 chance. There's Done and Proud going through for Jane Houghton, who won the hurdle race with Hazelwood Terry a little bit earlier on. So Greyhounds poised behind the boxes with Tiffield Lady looking to give trainer Mark Wallace the third winner of the evening, the 5-4 market leader. Runners going forward race 6. Hare is on the move for the children's race, race number 6, grade A3. Race away, off they go. Baby Blitz has missed it. Good start, Tiffield Lady alongside 4 Rory Breaker. Trying to pick up then is Baby Blitz in trouble and knocked over at the corner is Rory Breaker. Tiffield Lady been left well clear. Rory Breaker's back up and continuing up into second. Dunham Proud trap 2, then wide is Ballpark, followed by Droopy's Essie, but they go towards the final bend. Tiffield Lady, who missed the trouble at the corner, just going a little wide off the bend, but she's in command here. The favourite as they come down towards the line, she's pulling clear. Tiffield Lady, 3 on the night for Mark Wallace, goes on to beat 2 Dunham Proud and 1 Droopy's Essie. And good to see Rory Breaker, after that fall early on, has completed the course. 3, 2 and 1. .28.30. It's a good time. Tiffield Lady wins race number 6. Replay on the screen. 5 Baby Blitz missed it, then went rushing up. Tiffield Lady 3 broke ahead of 4 Rory Breaker. You can see 5 trying to nip up there on the inside. That's where the trouble occurs. 3 got away with it, got away from the pack. 5 squeezed up 4 Rory Breaker, putting 4 on the deck and 5 towards the rear of the field, and that just allowed Tiffield Lady to build on her lead. She's made all the running, and the favourite has landed the spoils in race number 6, chased down by trap 2 Dunham Proud. And if you're playing for third for the combinations, Droopy's Essie was third. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, success for Tiffield Lady and that man Mark Wallace and Jenny and Bill McCall, the winning owners. But before then, it's the children's race. So as you can see on screen, again, most importantly, the Greyhound Rory Breaker that took a tumble. You can see that he's absolutely perfect there, just walking off the track. So he is okay, and I think our kids are okay as well. Any other children in the house want to come down? Mums and dads can take pictures. We'll have the winner, Tiffield Lady, and Winning Connections. Come a little bit closer, guys. And just remember, as Tiffield Lady comes in, she might be rather nervous. She's only, 2 years old. So hopefully she'll be fine. And I'm sure she's looking forward to seeing all of you guys and girls as well. So this is a good turnout. You're lucky because the kids who were here last night, they had to deal with all the rain, but they were very game. But success for Tiffield Lad. I think it's a third winner for Team Wallace, who are, I can just see the presentation party with Tiffield Lady in the hands of Dan Wallace, son of Mark, and the kids are ready to enjoy the fun. I think they're still coming in, so this is going to be a this is going to be a presentation and a half. And there is Tiffield Lady, who's looking an absolute picture. Jenny, you're going to brave it for the children's race. Bill's watching at home, hopefully. I know he's feeling under par tonight, he said. Hopefully this has acted as some sort of tonic to see Tiffield Lady land the spoils. And look at her, fantastically. What a great temperament there, allowing all the kids to pat her and say, well done, lady. So we're going to take your picture. We're waiting for Jim, who's bustling through the crowds now. So guys and girls, if you'd just like to take a step back and we'll kick on. It is the children's race. And most importantly, I think after this, I've got to, Well, I've got £1,000 sitting in my pocket, ready to go. Right. There you go. Get yourselves in. Squeeze in, guys and girls. And then once Lady has headed back to the kennels, we'll give her a big cheer. We don't want to frighten her. In fact, we're more likely to frighten Dan there, I reckon, with a big cheer. We've got a big kid out the back there that I've just seen. Jenny, Mrs. McCall, you should be pride of place. Enjoy the presentation here at Towcester. Right, now we're keeping Darryl Williams waiting, but that's fair enough. Right, a quick, sorry, I'm in the way. Jenny, let's have a quick word. How are you? How's the old man at the moment? Where is Bill?
He's got a headache at home. He's got a migraine, actually, poor man. I'm very sorry, because it's the first time he's won. It's great.
That's fine. That's fine. No, I mean, he's got a migraine, so he's hopefully this has been something of a tonic then.
I hope so, too. Yes.
Maybe a gin and tonic.
Could be a large gin and tonic.
Delighted with Lady's performance?
Yes, best of a. It's an incredible time, 28:30. So fantastic, yes, it is. So it's all thanks to Mark. So upward and onwards, I hope.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, she looks special. So well done, and well done. We're going to have a chat with these kids. Guys, you're more than welcome to come in. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Right, we there? Right, I think Dan's going to... Thank you, Dan. Well done to Lady. Right, very, very quickly, I want your names.
Amelia.
Amelia.
Eva. Henry.
Shout.
Callie. Charlotte. Jasmine.
Shout down the microphone.
Alex. Scarlett.
Maddie. Kason. George. Elise.
Kira.
Joseph. Dylan.
Aaron. Barbie.
Eva. Cameron. Lily. Kason. Frankie.
Right, have we done that? What are you, little fella? You're shy. What's your name? What's your name?
Ribbon.
Oh, you love the microphone. You're going to be a star, I reckon. That Dermot O'Leary, or that Ant and Deck, you are definitely there. No worries there. Right, now, see this camera? See Siobhan? No, it's not Siobhan. What's happened to Siobhan? Right, here we go. It's not Siobhan. Right, see the camera? I want... This is Greg, not Siobhan. Although at midnight, I don't know what happens. Right, here we go. We want a team floss. Right, you ready? Let's go. Who's the best? Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Very good. Here we go. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, our kids have been fantastic tonight. They're flossing away. I'm not too sure who's the best. You can make your own judgment up there. So, Darryl, you've got a little bit of housekeeping to do, SPs, times, etc. And then come back to me, because I've got £1,000, which is getting red hot in my pocket.
Thank you, Hobbsy, and well done to the children of Toast. Absolutely fantastic. Tiffield Lady, very popular winner. You might well be collecting from the bookmakers. I can see 1 or 2 are, and indeed at Toaster Bet. 5-4 favourite, the winner. 2 Done and Proud, 6-1 in second. Droopers Essie Trap 1 in third. It was as easy as 3, 2 and 1, Hobbsy.
Yeah. Shall we do the Imperial Cars Supermarket Big Cash Giveaway announcement? I think we should. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen up, because I have an announcement to make. Because those of you that entered in the Imperial Cars Supermarket Big Cash Giveaway have got a chance to win £1,000. So, I need in the next few minutes to see this person's name. Come on, here we go. Right, the winner is Emily Cox. Emily Cox. Is there an Emily Cox in the house? Please make yourself known to me, otherwise we go to the first reserve. So, Emily Cox, make your way down here at some point. If you've entered the supermarket giveaway, we're going to spin the wheel for £1,000. So we'll give her a few minutes. Come back to us later. Thank you. Sorry about that, Greg. You frightened me then. I looked around and thought, whoa.
So once again, just in case she missed it, Emily Cox has won this evening's. Well, you've won the chance to spin the wheel. You could be winning £1,000, Emily, but you've got to go down and see Hobbsy in the presentation area, the winner's enclosure. As soon as you can, get down there, and arrangements will be made for you to spin the wheel after the next race. There's some betting through with the bookmakers for race number 7 in around 5 minutes' time. Leader Bacardi running out of trap 3. For Kevin Hutton's the favourite. There's 6-4 chance in trap 3, 5-2 Tangled Up in Blue in 5, and also Bitview Shannon, who wears the stripe coat of trap 6. 4-1 and bigger the rest. Only 5 minutes. Who do you like in race 7?
Is there an Emily Cox in the house? Emily Cox? No? Yes!
It is race number 7, and this is Skinny Love in trap 1 for owner trainer Kevin Hutton, leading the parade at 33.5 kilos. All About Will in 2, running for Mr. M. Gregori and Stephen Rayner, 32.6. White Coat of 3, Leadon Bacardi for Mr. B. Donnelly, Mr. G. Lee, Kevin Hutton, 32.2. 4 is Dunquin Becky, Gaskin Greyhound Partners and Ernie Gaskin, 27.4. In 5, Tangled Up in Blue, owned by the Sam Batches and trained by Mark Wallace, 32 kilos. And 6, Bitview Shannon for Mrs. D. Seaward and Kevin Hutton at 27.3. 6 runners, 1 winner. Who will it be? Race 7 as the runners parade coming up in around 3 minutes' time. And 6-4, Leadon Bacardi is favourite for Kevin Hutton, ahead of 5, Tangled Up in Blue for Mark Wallace, and Bitview Shannon for Kevin Hutton again. So Wallace and Hutton dominating the market in race number 7.
Good. That's not a bad idea. When's that? That's September, lovely. Couple of days, yeah. Yeah, is it? No, Jim Hayton. No, I haven't. No. He's up there, is he? Cool. She's up there, isn't she? Yeah. Yeah, go and see how she's getting on. Yeah. How old are the pups then? She had one. Oh, she had one, didn't she? Yeah, of course she did. 10 months old, right? Yeah. Has she gone in again? Is she? Or?
Plenty of pace in this contest, but interesting enough, the Greyhound who might be delivered late is the one the punters like. Leadon Bacardi trap 3, 6-4 as they head towards the boxes. 1.5 minutes to make your choice in race 7.
One, and then I got 1, 3 and 2 again.
So Greyhounds are going in. They are loading up. Eyes to the boxes for race number 7. Action about to begin once again. Flag has been waved, the hare is on its way. Race 7, the grade is A2. Racing off we go from the boxes. Skinny Love 1 got away, best leads up. Bitview Shannon 6 to the outside. All About Will now coming to challenge 2. Pretty Handy as leading Bacardi, the favourite, now up into 3rd place as they go down the back. Bitview Shannon on the outside in 6, leads from All About Will. Getting closer, leading Bacardi. Going to come round the outside of All About Will. Further back is Skinny Love 1. 6 though with a decent lead turning in. Bitview Shannon still there and still clear. Bitview Shannon's going to take some stopping. Leading Bacardi staying on. Bitview Shannon wins. 6 ahead of 3. Leading Bacardi, the favourite, 2nd, and then Trap 2 All About Will was in 3rd, 6, 3 and 2.
And Emily.
Oh, you've come before, haven't you?
My dog came last, but yeah, I've been on it before.
Yeah, good, I'm glad we found you. Good. Well
28.44. It is a winner for Kevin Hutton. Takes race number 7 this evening, Bitview Shannon. And this is exactly how she won the race. Replay on the big screen. She broke well, so did Skinny Love. 2 was right there, All About Will. Leading Bacardi 3 turned handy as they went round the first couple of bends. This is when Bitview Shannon, though, starts to quicken on, tries to make the race her own. She goes on by a length over 2 All About Will. Leading Bacardi clearing that rival as they came down to the bend. Just got held up momentarily indeed at the 4th bend. Probably wouldn't have caught Bitview Shannon anyway. She's well clear, and it is a 1-2 for trainer Kevin Hutton, has the 1st and the 2nd. Well, there's the winner coming back in. Skinny Love, though, another one of the Kevin Hutton team has got his own prize after winning that race, or running in that race, I should say.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have found Emily Cox. Testing. We have found Emily Cox, and she will be spinning the wheel very shortly, and we are playing for £1,000 in cash. And there it is in the famous gold envelopes. I will just let Emily touch the envelope, and we'll see how we get on. But of course, before then, we have the presentation for the Watch All Trials and Races on the Towcester Racecourse app stakes. Well done to Denise, well done to Bitview Shannon, proving a real star for the Kevin Hutton camp. And Denise is the owner of Bitview Shannon, absolutely flying up the grades. He's a real star. She's a real star, I should say. What a terrific effort from Bitview Shannon, who makes it a hat-trick. So well done. It's a busy night for Denise. I'll let her go. Well done to Shannon, who's done the business here. Right, Emily, please come and join me. We are now going to spin the wheel for plenty of cash. Yeah. Let's have a photo, Emily. Here we go. Right, there we go. You hold that. Right, well done. Now, Emily, you know what happens here. Right. What's your name, my dear? Abby. Do you want to hold the money, Abby? Have a feel of that fabric, yeah? Just wave it in front of Emily. Just say, what does that feel like? That's £1,000 in cash. Look at that. Right, now, my dear, you're going to spin the wheel, and whichever trap number it lands on, you'll be cheering on that greyhound in our very next race. So, have you had a look at the race? Yes. Yeah, any particular one that you are after?
I've got money on 3.
You've backtrapped 3, so maybe if you backtrap 3, you want something else. Do you want to spin the wheel? Go for it. I can tell you that trap 1, I think New in Trump is favourite, I think. Go for it, Emily. This is your time. It's New in Trump, just favourite over trap 6, Sally Nash. It looks like a Mark Wallace dominated race. Will that materialise? We shall see. The wheel is spinning. Emily Cox will be cheering on trap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Trap 4. You'll be cheering on Prize Fighter. So I will take that back now, and maybe, just maybe, my dear, we will be opening up the envelope. Fingers crossed that Emily will be cheering on Prize Fighter, which is really easy for me, Darryl, because you know what Prize Fighter has got to do? He's got to land a knockout blow for Emily.
And we so hope he can do just that. Good luck to Emily. We're having a look back at Bitview Shannon's pretty much most of the way lead in the previous race, race number 7 this evening, making it a 1-2 for trainer Kevin Hutton, of course, chased home eventually by Leading Bacardi. And Kevin Hutton is the trainer of Prize Fighter, so Emily will be rooting for another Kevin Hutton winner in the next few minutes. Good luck. Let's check these starting prices. If you're on the winner of race 7 this evening, Bitview Shannon, and you've headed back to Towcester Bet, you've headed back to the bookmakers, they're paying SP at 5-2 on the winner, 6-4 favourite, the runner-up, 6, 3 and 2, the magical numbers. Now let's have a look at the market for race number 8. So as Hopsy mentioned, trap 1, trap 6, New in Trump and Celine Ash. Well, they were top of the market. Look at Prize Fighter, very much in the mix as well. Running out of trap 4, 2-1 each of 2. New in Trump, Prize Fighter, Celine Ash 9-4 in 6. Then Kawasaki Sunny Bill, trap 5 at 3-1. 6-1 Farlow Pongo, 8-1 Westmead Rocco. Hopefully he can find the winner. Hopefully Emily can find the winner of our next race, race 8, in 10 minutes. Back with the open races next at Towcester.
Thank you very much, Darryl. And just to let you know, this is the last leg of the low 6. So if you did play the low 6 on the app, please check the league table and you will see the various scores and who is leading and whether you have still got a chance, because we play the low 6 every single week here at Towcester from races 2 through to 8.
So these are the greyhounds for race number 8, headed by New In Trump, racing out of Trap 1, owned by Mr. P. Carpenter, Mr. N. Cheeseman, Mr. K. Deere, trained by Mark Wallace at 31.7. Westmead Rocco in the 2 box for Mr. A. Morton and Nick Sava, 34.9. 3 is Follow Pongo, owner trainer Richard H, 31.9. Prize Fighter in 4 for the Burtons and Kevin Hutton, 32 kilos. Kalzagi Sunny Bill runs in 5 for Messrs. Flynn Hill and Norman. Heather Dimmock trains 35.6, and 6 Celine Ash, owned by Mr. M. Davis and trained by Mark Wallace at 30.2 kilograms. They are the 6 runners. It's a lively betting heat. Downstairs with the bookmakers, punters going in for more. Prize Fighter, remember, is Emily's spin of the wheel selection, and she's on the favourite at the moment because Prize Fighter is 7-4 from 2-1 ahead of New In Trump Trap 1. Mark Wallace's charge at 9-4, and then Bigger Price is the remainder. Really good 480 metre open contest. Let's go to Hobbsy. Microphone not working, I'm thinking.
To put the microphone on, Daryl. So I just thought you wanted just a picture of us waving £1,000 just in the face there of Emily Cox, who is, of course, cheering on Trap 4 Prize Fighter. So, in fact, I've just spoken to the owner, who's kind of relatively confident of a big show. So all the best. So the camera is on you, girl. So enjoy and all the best.
And they're on their way to the traps. Always good to be on a fancy greyhound. Of course, when you've spun the wheel, it doesn't guarantee success, but it kind of gives you that little better chance, perhaps, than being on one of the bigger price runners. So, Prize Fighter, under a minute away from loading, 7-4, clear favourite. Went to Sunderland for the Classic, ran in the first round heats up there. That was a first start since the back end of the spring. So could be ready for more here. They've certainly backed him at 7-4. And the dog's poised to go forward. Race 8. And now they are going in. So going in for race 8, 480 metre open race, 7-4 Prize Fighter. In front of New In Trump in Trap 1 at 9-4 and 3-1 Celine Ash, 7-2 Kalzagi Sunny Bill. We're rooting for you, Emily. Good luck with a Prize Fighter. Good luck, whatever you've been backed, indeed, for the 8th race of the night. Open race action once again at Towcester, 480 metres. And here comes the hare. The hare is in motion. Race number 8. And they're racing, and away they go. Slow start, Prize Fighter. Early pace, Celine Ash 6 as they go to the bend. They're bunching on the inside, trying to find a route through, but pushed out wide was Prize Fighter in real trouble with Kalzagi Sunny Bill. Meantime, New In Trump is after the leader. Celine Ash in front, then a Mark Wallace 1-2. New In Trump is in second. The only danger, more crowding further back at the home bend. Celine Ash then leads them in by 2 lengths here as they go towards the line. From New In Trump, it's a Wallace 1-2. They finish well clear. Westmead Rocco back in third, but it is a 1-2 for Mark Wallace, and it's Celine Ash who wins race 8, 6-1-2. Well, our commiserations to Emily. It wasn't happening, unfortunately, for Prize Fighter. Embroiled in some early trouble with the 5 Kalzagi Sunny Bill on the run-up. And Trap 6 Celine Ash in 28.01. What a time. And wins really, really well to take race 8 this evening.
Well, I think, as Darryl said, commiserations to Emily Cox, winner of our Imperial Cars Supermarket Big Cash giveaway. Things didn't quite go, I think, from the boxes.
No, didn't seem to work at all tonight. Sorry.
Well, better luck next time. That £1,000, Darryl, is going straight back in my pocket. But in fact, no, it's not. It's going to the Towcester management. Dave, who's the boss here, who's doing the business. He has got the £1,000 back in the gold envelope, ready for next week. We play it all again next Saturday night for £1,000 in ready. So please, in fact, no, we don't. Stop that. Paloma Faith takes over next Saturday night, of course. Saturday week, on Friday night, we will spin that wheel for, I think we're up to £500. So come racing on Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. We're not racing on Saturday night. Saturday morning, yes. Friday night, though. The next meeting, of course, after Sunday. Oh, I'm getting myself. I blame Paloma for this, you know. We're waiting for Saline Ash to arrive back on the podium. Not for the first time, of course, that we see a Mark Wallace trained Greyhound here. And certainly in the case of Saline Ash, owned by Mike Davis, who ran such a fantastic Derby campaign, and he's certainly one of those that got away. I think if you were looking at that betting and that betting show with New in Trump, pretty short, prize fighter pretty short, and a Greyhound who, if memory serves me, did he reach the quarterfinals of the Derby? I think he did. Sally Nash, that's a tremendous effort from him, running out of trap 6, and very much it was a Wallace-dominated race with New in Trump chasing him home. A 6-1 finish, all sorts of problems at the first bend, but not for Saline Ash, who now comes and joins the party. Even Carpo's in the house as well. He's there. And we've got a chance now to get the SPs from Darryl.
Thank you, Hobsy. So after the trouble at the first bend, Saline Ash able to take full control. 6, Saline Ash at 3-1, beating 1 New in Trump, 9-4, trap 2. Westmead Rocco was third at 10-1, and flashing home in a very tasty 28.01, the winner.
Mark, just have a quick line with you. What a fantastic performer he is, Saline Ash. Was he quarterfinals in the Derby?
Semi-finals.
Semi-finals, of course.
Yeah, he's a good dog. I thought between the two of ours, whichever one led would win, and he just got in front of New in Trump there. Both good dogs, but he's coming back from a little injury that he picked up in the Crayford competition, the gold collar, weren't it? And that was his first run back. We was going to trial him Thursday, but we decided to put him in the race. You know, I thought he might need the race actually, but looking at that time, he's back on his Derby form.
I mean, he's strong as an ox, isn't he? And he's a terrific performer. Once in front, you know he's going to win. Any sort of plans as a dog like Saline Ash? Is he difficult to place? Is he a champion stakes dog?
Oh, he's definitely a champion stakes dog. That starts 17th of August. And we're pleased to get him back. You know, he needed a couple of runs before he goes over that further trip, but he's done brilliant for us. He's won the Peter Buzzy for us earlier in the year. He's a Derby semi-finalist. He's been a smashing dog for Mike and our kennel, and I think New in Trump's going to, you know, he's coming on as well. He's been unlucky the last 2 or 3 weeks. Keeps finding one too good, but he's a dog that's going to be winning plenty of races later on in the year as well. I thought he's run really well tonight.
He's run very well tonight, and in terms of winning plenty of races, well, this man's won plenty of races tonight. Is that number 4? Yes. That's number 4, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, I mean, Mark will be singing all the way home. He might perhaps be singing a Paloma Faith song. What do you reckon, guys? Have a look at the screen.
Paloma Faith is coming to Towcester.
Only love can hurt like this.
See Paloma live at Towcester Racecourse on Saturday the 28th of July.
I just can't lie. Her name was New.
Tickets on sale now at ticketmaster.co.uk.
Well, we are rapidly running out of races this evening. Race number 9 is on the way. You can see on the big screen some betting, or see some weights rather. We'll see some betting shortly. Bookmakers ready to take your business most certainly for race 9. Back with the graders, this time over the 500 metres. B1 is the grade. Racing Post put Mind the Pennies up as their best bet of the day at Towcester. So we'll see whether they prove to be spot on in the next 9 or so minutes. But betting available. You can bet with Towcester Bet down there with the bookmakers. But get on as quickly as you can with the clock ticking away ahead of race number 9. It's 9 to 4 the field downstairs of the bookmakers. Drum Crow, Darcy for Kevin Hutton in trap 5, heading the market just ahead of Forest Mike, the kennel companion, at 5 to 2 in trap 1. Then 3 to 1 is God of War in 6 for Heather Dimmock. 7 to 2 Mind the Pennies in 3. 4 to 1 Gary Glass Teddy running out of trap 2. And 10-1 Cooley Kareen Act in 4. That's how they bet for race 9 over the 500 in under 5 minutes. So a closer look at the greyhounds for race number 9, beginning with Forest Mike, who wears trap 1 for the Exeter Syndicate and trainer Kevin Hutton, 32.2 kilos. Blue of 2 is Gary Glass Teddy, owned by Badongo Racing Club, and Mark Wallace trains 33.1. Mind the Pennies for Mrs. W. Richards, Emma Richards, 26.6 in 3. This is Cooley Kareen Act in 4 for Messrs. Radley, Spackman and Taylor. Jim Reynolds trains 32.6. 5 is Drumcrow Darcy for Mr. S. Ryan, Kevin Hutton, 32.1. And 6 is God of War, owned by Mr. P. Gittings, Mr. P. Mitchley and Mr. P. Wise. Heather Dimmock, the trainer, 32.3. Betting-wise, Drumcrow Darcy, 9-4, still shading Kennelmate Forest Mike trap 1 at 5-2. 3-1 God of War, 7-2. And bigger the others. Who'd you fancy? Race number 9 in less than 3 minutes. Forest Mike wearing the red jacket for Kevin Hutton and the Exeter Syndicate. Second favourite in the betting at the moment at 5-2, about to lead these greyhounds out onto the track on their way towards the traps. B1 race, so this is 500 metres again, longer run up to the corner, the Derby distance. Now at the starting traps, race number 9. Last call for a wager. Greyhounds are going in race number 9. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Race 9. Hare is on the move. 500 metre B1 grade. Racing, off they go from the boxes. Very level start. Forest Mike tries to take charge on the inside. Drumcrow Darcy, 5 up into second. So the Hutton pair 1-2 and then God of War as they make their way down the far side. They've got away from the rest at this stage. Forest Mike then on the front end leads by 3 lengths over Drumcrow Darcy. At least 3 away to God of War. Long way back to everything else. Gary Glass Teddy is next, homeward bound. Forest Mike could have a race on. Drumcrow Darcy is closing in down the straight. They go towards the line. Drumcrow Darcy has timed it probably spot on. Oh, it's close. Looks as though Drumcrow Darcy might have got there in front of Forest Mike. Wait for the judge to confirm. Great finish, race 9. Replay on the big screen as we await the results. Good start from Forest Mike, trap 1, Drumcrow Darcy. His kennel companion set about after him, God of War in behind. They got away from the remainder early part of the contest. Forest Mike for the Exeter Syndicate and Kevin Hutton leading and turning in. Drumcrow Darcy coming to challenge on the outside. It's got very tight as they go towards the line. Five confirmed as the winner, Drumcrow Darcy. Second, trap 1, Forest Mike. Third, 6, God of War. 5-1-6 in race number 9. 1-2 for Kevin Hutton.
I actually won the race.
And then keep on coming. Keep on coming. Can you hold them?
Thank you very much, Denise. It's another one for Kevin Hutton. It's a 1-2 for the big man who has done the business in great style and in the face of a pretty sizable celebration party for Jordan Mongi, who is 21 today and is celebrating wildly. I think there's 52 people who are in the celebration party. Darryl, I think they're all crammed into the presentation podium here. Jim Tate will take the picture and Denise is playing a blinder and Denise can well done, leaders of the pack. Jordan Mongi, well done to trap at 5, who has done the business in great style. Drumcrow Darcy, and you can see Jordan and his pals and his mum in the middle. Where's Jordan? Where's Jordan? Jordan, come to the front, young man. Come on, come and see me. Come and see me. Congratulations, young man. You're enjoying yourself. We're going to take, there's a picture. I'll talk to you in a minute. Biggest cheer of the night, I think. Only 21 once. We've got a hen do, we've got a stag do, but here is the party of all parties. They're kicking on here at Towcester tonight. 1 or 2 glazed eyes. but he's allowed. He's 21. Here we go. That's going to be a fantastic Towcester Facebook picture. Right, Jordan. Jordan, here we go. Right, nice to see you. Having a good time, young man.
Yes, apart from I'm losing every single race.
You don't mind losing every single race. You're having a good time.
I'm having a good time. Yeah.
Who's going to win the last race?
I have no idea because I don't want anyone, so don't listen to anything I say.
No, you're doing all right. You enjoying yourself?
I am.
Give us a name check to one or two of the people here tonight.
We got Chode and we got Higgy.
And your mum's organised it all?
My mum has organised everything. Thank you, Mum. Woo!
I think Jordan's mum has played a blinder.
She is. She's not listening, though. She's not listening to anything.
You've got 50 people here plus. I think you've made the biggest noise on the presentation podium. So that's our 21st birthday. Should be, yeah?
Oh, it should be, it should be.
Well done, young man.
Woo! Thanks, Mum. Woo!
Lovely. Cheers, Jordan. You have a good evening, yeah? Good. Well done. There's Jordan Monge. He's 21 years old. Him and his pals and his family are happy. They're enjoying themselves here tonight. Darryl, follow that, young man.
Thank you, Hobbsy. Let's have a look back at race number 9, which has resulted in another winner for trainer Kevin Hutton. He did a 1-2 here. Trouble at the first bend put paid to the chance of fewer of the runners. You can see crowding out the back there for Gary Glass Teddy and Cooley Kareen Act in the 2 and the 4. Mind the pennies involved as well. It left 3 of them to, in theory, do battle, but it soon became apparent it was going to be the Kevin Hutton pair to fight this one out. Drumcrow Darcy came through perfectly on the near side. She gets up to win 5, 1 and 6. And if you back the winner, 9-4 favourite, the return. Drumcrow Darcy beating Trap 1 Forest Mike at 5-2. Now, hopefully, you've managed to find yourself a few winners, unlike our friend down there celebrating his 21st birthday tonight. However, if not, one more race to come. We're going to make it nice and easy for you. There are just 4 greyhounds in the last race. Trap 1 does not run, Mill Road Susie. Trap 3, Banger Ella, does not run. 4 greyhounds only to choose from in race number 10. It's the stayers race over a lap and a half, and it comes up at 10 minutes past 10 o'clock, which is 10 minutes from now. Betting is in. Race number 10. Towcester Harry running out of trap 6, the 4-6 favourite. In front of Gary Glass Champ trap 5 at 5-4, then 7-2 for Kulavani Tonti and 8-1 trap 2. Able winner, 4 dogs only, 1 and 3 vacant. 5 minutes away from the start. Their parade very shortly. So here come the quartet that count. Race number 10, no trap 1, 2 is Able, winner 4, Mr. P, Rug and trainer Ian Bartley at Henlow, 25.5. 3 is vacant, 4 is Kulavani Tonti for owner Mr. C, Kenningham and trainer Reggie Order, 34.5. 5 Gary Glass Champ owned by Mr. T Coveney, Mark Wallace trains, 33.2. And in the stripes is 6 Towstar Harry for the Towstar Syndicate and trainer Mark Wallace at 33.3. 4 dogs, 686, and the market with Towstar Harry, the 4-6 favourite, odds-on favourite ahead of 5 Gary Glass Champ, 5-4. Then 4-1 is Kulavani Tonti in trap 4, and 8-1 trap 2, Able winner. And of course the two market leaders did meet here last week. Towstar Harry coming out on top on that occasion, although Gary Glass Champ went off a slightly shorter price. Half a length between them that day. Will that form be confirmed? It was Towstar Harry's first run in open company over this distance. Gary Glass Champ has got plenty of back class, plenty of previous wins in similar races. Both of them went to Sunderland, contested the first round of the Grand Prix up in the northeast. Drifting out is Kulavani Tonti to 5-1 for Reggie Order, having a first start since April. An Able winner. Ian Bartley sent a team across tonight, Henlow trainer. Stepping up in distance is Able winner. Outside of the party at 8-1. Just over 1 minute. Can you find the final winner of the night? That is the burning question. Odds on Towstar Harry trap 6 at 4-6, 11-8. Gary Glass Champ, they dominate the betting. Runners arriving at the boxes. Greyhound's going in for the final race. For the last time, Evie has waved the flag. The hare is in motion. 1.5 laps, remember, 686 metres for this four-dogger. And they race away, and trouble at the start for Gary Glass Champ allows Kuvani Tonti to go on early, but Towcester Harry, the favourite, is immediately on terms as they take the second bend and now goes to the front. So Towcester Harry in front. Here's Gary Glass Champ picking up and surging past the leader as they make their way onto the back. There was trouble there, and Towcester Harry's in real problem at the back. There's continuing, but may need some help to be taken off the track. He looks in real trouble. Midway down the back, Gary Glass Champ clear from Kulavani Tonti. Long way back to Able Winner. They've managed to stop Towstar Harry right at the back of the field. Gary Glass Champ, though, turns in for Mark Wallace with an unassailable advantage. Gary Glass Champ's going to win well from Kulavani Tonti 4, and then Able Winner, Trap 2, was back in third. Towstar Harry, the favourite, has been collected and taken off the track. So well done to the team out there, able to make sure there were no further problems. But we wait to find out his well-being. Winner, though, Gary Glass Champ in 5 for Mark Wallace, 41.76. Just having a look back at this replay again. Trouble here into the second bend. Towstar Harry having got across Kulavani Tonti to go on. You can see immediately is in trouble. Gary Glass Champ picks up. And the important thing here was to make sure the Greyhound was picked up as quickly as possible. Towstar Harry and the team on track were able to do just that. Meantime, Gary Glass Champ left in front, clear off the final bend, and makes it 5 winners on the evening for Mark Wallace. But mixed fortunes for Mark, of course, in that race, with Towstar Harry picking up an injury early on in the race. And you can see now that the ground who did get injured is being taken from the track. Over towards the second bend.
Ladies and gentlemen, success for Team Wallace in the last with Gary Glass Champ and winning the Thanks for Coming Safe Journey Home Stakes. Bittersweet, of course, with the injury to Towstar Harry, who is on his way to the vets as we speak, and fingers crossed that he will be okay. Now, in this situation, we have an update in terms of the low 6, and I know that we want to make the announcement of the winner. Who is?
Yeah, so once again, thank you very much for everybody who entered. Don't forget, if you didn't enter, you can enter for next week. But a magnificent week this week. The winner, we had a few people on 8 points, but the actual winner is Gary Jones. So well done to Gary Jones. Low 6 will be contacting you about your prize. And of course, the person who come last, who wins the 2 Greyhound...
It's not me, was it?
It was, no, not obviously, almost. But that was Ross Barron, who got 29 points. So kind of well done.
And what does he win?
He wins 2 Greyhound Derby final tickets. So that's not bad, is it?
For 2019, of course.
Absolutely. So, yeah, well done to both of our winners.
Fantastic. Well done to both of our winners tonight, winner and the man with the wooden spoon who will be here next year, of course. But thank you to Jim Tate for keeping abreast of all things low 6. Now, Towcester race, of course, tomorrow night, which will be live on the app once again. Friday night, next Friday, not Saturday evening, but Saturday morning, of course, because Paloma is in the house. So at this juncture, it's just time really to say, to wrap up proceedings, although the bars are still open here at Towcester. It's a good night from me, a safe journey home for everybody. Hope you've enjoyed watching Towcester on Super Saturday Night. Darryl, back to you.
Thank you very much indeed, Hobbsy. We need to wrap up the final race result. Thank you for all your work downstairs this evening. Thank you to everybody who's got involved in the presentations. It's been a great night for stags and hens, hasn't it, in particular here tonight. Well done to all the kids who came up earlier. Gary Glass Champ wins the last trap 5, 11-8, beats 4. Kulavani Tonti at 5-1, trap 2. Abel winner was 3rd. That is it from Towcester tonight. We're going to leave you with a final reminder as indeed to what is happening here next Saturday night, to hopefully see you very soon. Thank you for your company. I hope you've had a great night here at Towcester Greyhound Track.
Paloma Faith is coming to Towcester.
Only love can hurt like this.
See Paloma live at Towcester Racecourse on Saturday the 28th of July.
I just can't Her name was New York.
Tickets on sale now at ticketmaster.co.uk.